जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गांधर्विका गिरिधारी जीव की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री श्री राधा नयननाथ जीव की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला पृष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसास्ततर सचशिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला पृष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसास्ततर सचशिला भक्ति दैत माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला पृष्ठ ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसास्ततर सचशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंस शिला गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिशिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वसदे गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गो गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवदेव धाम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय श्री गुरु पूर्णिमा तिथि पर की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण अद्वैत स्वयं वेद व्यास मुनिर स्वाविर्भाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय श्री शिला सनातन गोस्वामी प्रभु तिरुभाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागतम भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरो श्री जुता पदकमला श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं सग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितंश्च जय अनिल प्रेमधन करुणा प्राचुर हेन प्रभु कथा गेला आचार्य ठाकुर काहा मोर स्वरूप रूपा काहा सनातन काहा दास रघुनाथ पतिता पावन काहा मोर भाता जुग काहा कविराज एका काले कथा गेला गोरानाथाराज पाषाणे कुतिब माथा आनाले শিব গৌরাঙ্গ নেরনিধি কথা গেলে পাব সে সব সঙ্গীর সঙ্গে যে কইল বিলাস সে সঙ্গানা পাইয়া কাঁদে নারোত্তম দাস যে আনিল প্রেম ধন করুণা প্রাচুর হেন প্রভু কথা গেলা আচার্য ঠাকুর জয় বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর জয় বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর জয় বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর জয় বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর জয় বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর জয় বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈতা গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদেব গৌর ভক্তবৃন্দ শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈতা গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদেব গৌর ভক্তবৃন্দ শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈতা গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদেব গৌর ভক্তবৃন্দ শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু নিত্যানন্দ শ্রী অদ্বৈতা গদাধর শ্রীবাসাদেব গৌর ভক্তবৃন্দ হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে হরি বল 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 হরি বল। Today is a very auspicious day, Guru Purnima, also called, because it is the appearance of Guru, means Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas Muni. Krishna means his complexion is black, and Dvaipayan because he was born on Dvip. Dvip means island. Dvaipayan means born on island. Vedavyas because he divided the Vedas. Muni, sage. He accepted Parashara Rishi and Satyavati Devi as parents. Parashara Rishi is very known Rishi in Vedas, Puranas. So he once wanted to cross the river and both men was not available. Then his daughter Satyavati, she was driving the boat, and in the middle of river, Parashara Rishi suddenly, by the will of Supreme Lord, he felt this desire for conjugal relation with her, and they united on boat. And she was at first reluctant because it can be seen, but Parashara Rishi, by his mystic power, he created fog so that no one could see anything. Then later on the island, Vedavyas was born. Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas. He is not ordinary person. Even Disappearance is not ordinary. He is Shakti Abhesh avatar of Supreme Lord. Means when some potency of Supreme Lord for some purpose descends into some jiva, then he becomes Shakti Abhesh avatar. His service was, or his mission was, to divide Vedas and to compile Upanishad. Means he wrote and Vedanta Sutra and Puranas, Mahabharata, all this. He also told he devoted himself to all spiritual matters from birth already. He told to mother, I will not stay with you, but if you will need me, then you just remember me in some urgent situation, then I will come. And it happened also. For continuing that dynasty, he had to come. So Vyasadev is householder. He has 3 sons. Vidur, he was from maidservant of that. You will find in our Gurudev wrote in Puranic Charitavali. One was Dhritarashtra, one was Pandu, one was Vidur. They are all sons. And of course, later Shukadev Goswami. So he is not ordinary person. Also, you will find Dhritarashtra was blind. So when the Kurukshetra war was happening, that time by the grace of Vyasadev, he gave that power to Sanjay to see what was going on. Dhritarashtra was in palace and Sanjay was sitting near him, but Sanjay could see what is going on in the battlefield, and he was reporting to Dhritarashtra what is happening. By mystical power he could see. Like nowadays you have CCTV camera or a drone or something you can see, but that time Vyasadev, by mystical power, he did this. And also he heard Gita, Dhritarashtra heard whole Gita through Sanjay. And also after the war of Kurukshetra, so many were killed, and the wives of those men, they were all crying in separation grief from husbands, but Vyasadev showed them by his power those husbands in the form of soul, that they are still existing and they are all right. He showed to them those wives, and then they were pacified. They gave up that separation grief. So no any ordinary person can do this, to show like this. So he did, and when Shukadev Goswami was born, he was also running, and Vyasadev was calling Putra, 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 like out of affection. But here it is not, Prabhupada explained, it is not worldly affection. But because Shukadev Goswami is a Vaishnava, so out of separation grief from Vaishnava, and also because he is living in the heart of every living entity, Shukadev Goswami. So that was not material affection, and also in one sense, Prabhupada also explained that to attract like ordinary people. They think, oh, he's also having much affection for his son. So many different ways explained. And Vyasadev, all are worshipping him. Karmis, Gyanis, Yogis and Bhaktas. Why? Because he manifested all scriptures. And you will also find there is one verse, Vyasadev Veto Navetiva. I forgot who told, maybe Shiva told. Shukadev knows, yes. Shukadev knows, I know, and some other, they know, Bhagavatam, they know. But Vyasadev may know or may not know Bhagavatam. So then again, there are two explanations. Why is this? Our Gurudev told, because he was playing the pastime of not knowing Bhagavat before. Then by the grace of Narad, he wrote that Bhagavatam and was happy. And another, Srila Sridhar Maharaj explained that sometimes Guru, though he is fully realized soul, but because reality is unlimited, always new Leela, so sometimes something is coming, descending through Guru to this world, some Harikatha, which he does not know before. But now it is coming by the will of Krishna through him for certain audience. Example is there when, today is also Sanatan Goswami's Disappearance Day, when Sanatan Goswami was speaking with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then he requested him, you please explain to me that verse, Atmaramascha Munayo from Bhagavatam, how you explained it to Sarvam Bhattacharya. Sanatan Goswami said, I heard that you explained to him, so I want to hear that explanation. Then Mahaprabhu said, I don't remember what I told him that time, I don't know. But I will explain to you now for you. So when he was explaining in total new way, then also Mahaprabhu told, actually these things, something revealed now in my mind towards the end, that last actually, something revealed now in my mind. It is not from me. I don't know this. It is not coming from me. But Krishna is very gracious to you. So he is sending this through me to you. I feel this, that I'm only instrumental, because I don't know this, what I'm speaking. So like that, Guru is never having any false vanity. I know everything. And he's also medium. Also Sridhar Maharaj one time gave example that I think in Gaya, in India, Prabhupada was there, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and he was in some house program, and he was speaking Harikatha, and suddenly some very like little forceful, and some very important points and very interesting points started to come, and Sridhar Maharaj was very astonished to hear those things. They were new things, not usually like spoken by Prabhupada. In Harikatha, something was happening, but he noticed that he forgot his pen and paper to make notes, but he was hearing and very much appreciating. Then later on, when that program finished, then in their place, then Prabhupada asked him, did you note down today what I was speaking? Because that I don't know what I was speaking, but it was very good. It was coming through me. I felt. Did you write down? I want to hear that. Then Sridhar Maharaj told, no, sorry, I forgot that time. Then Prabhupada was very sad. Oh no. That was very important what I was speaking, but I don't know what I was speaking. It was very good. Like this, it can appear. So, Vyasadev veto naveti va, he may know or he may not know what he's speaking or what he's writing. Or he's playing the pastime. Because you know the history, when Vyasadev, he divided the Vedas. At first it was only Rig Veda, then he divided all those mantras into categories. Rig, Sama, Yajur, and Atharva Veda. Then he wrote Upanishads, and he also wrote Vedanta Sutra. That is, Vedanta Sutra is explaining Upanishads. Some difficult points are explained there, what is meant and how it should be harmonized. Then, for less intelligent, he also wrote the Puranas, 18 Puranas, and he also wrote Mahabharata. And within Mahabharata there is Bhagavad Gita. And Mahabharata was dictated by Vyasadev and written by Ganesh. He was his writer, scribe, they say, scribe, English word. And Ganesh told, yes, I can write, but if you will stop, continuously you have to say, if you will stop, then I will also stop writing and I will not write anymore. Then Vyasadev said, okay, but you can write only if you understand the verse. Not just writing, but you have to understand. Then you can write it. Then Ganesh said, okay. So you will find some verses in Mahabharata which are very complicated to understand. And they have special names, those verses, because Vyasadev in between, he wanted to some pause, some rest. So he made very difficult, so Ganesh had to think. And after he could write. So in this way, pastime is going on. They are both pure devotees. And then Vyasadev, after writing so many of these, he was still unhappy, unsatisfied. And he played the pastime. He knows everything because he's Shakti Vaishavatar. But he's playing the pastime of not knowing why this is so. Then he remembered his guru in Badrik Ashram in Himalaya. Above Badrinarayan temple, there is little more further you have to go up. There is a cave of Vyas. Cave. Phone is ringing there. Vyas was writing, and he was remembering his guru. Then his guru Narad Goswami appeared there. When disciple is ready, then guru will come. So Narad Goswami asked him, how is your soul in relation to your gross and subtle body? He did not ask, how are you? But he told, how is your soul, your Atma, in connection with gross and subtle body? Because to ask Atma how she is useless, because Atma is always in bliss, Ananda. And to ask gross and subtle body, material, is also useless, how are you, because it is inert, it cannot feel anything. But when Atma is in connection with gross and subtle body, that time, like a dream, is misidentifying with the dream and suffering that dream. Indirectly suffering that because of misidentification, dream. So he told then Vyasadev said, Gurudev, you know everything. I am not happy, but I cannot understand why. People of this world, they want good position in this world, and also after that they want to get good position in heavenly planets. They want this. So I wrote Dharma Shastra, how they can attain this. And people, they want money. So I wrote Artha Shastra, how they can get money. And they want to fulfill their desires. So I wrote Kama Shastra, how they can fulfill their desires. I gave them what they want to make them happy. So in return, I should also be happy. Why I'm not happy? Then Narad said, no, what you did is wrong. Because out of their diseased condition, they are desiring those things. Like someone who is drunkard. He wants to drink alcohol because he's addicted. But that does not mean that that is good for him. Those desires are coming from his diseased condition. So conditioned souls, when they're conditioned, when they're in diseased condition, they have these non-eternal desires. So you wanted to fulfill those so that they will not be able to get real happiness by that. How you can be? Then Vyas said, but I also wrote about liberation, how they can be liberated from these non-eternal things and merge themselves into impersonal, formless Brahma or Paramatma. I wrote. Then Narad said, this is even worse you did, because you have deprived them of eternal bliss in devotion to Krishna. You deprive them. This is like a suicide. Like example is someone has disease, he's suffering, then you kill the patient and then there is no more suffering. And or wife, she's serving husband, but all the time demanding so many things for her own selfish purpose. Then husband says, you do your service sincerely, not for this thing. I will give you everything, but you don't demand like this. Then she becomes angry and kills herself. Then neither husband will be benefited nor she will be benefited. Killing means like nothing, or dreamless sleep is that kind of liberation. So it is not proper action. Narad Goswami told, you did not sing the glories of Supreme Lord who is absolute bliss. Then Narad said, I did in Mahabharata and in Gita. Then Narad said, but that was for liberation. not for pure devotion, for Krishna satisfaction, because Sambandha Gyan is not clear, eternal Sambandha Gyan. Moksha Ishami Mashucha. I will liberate you. So it is not. Of course, our Gauriya Vaishnava and other Vaishnava Acharyas, they explain through Gita also pure devotion, but general people, they cannot catch that in ordinary reading. So you did wrong. You have to sing the glories of Supreme Lord only for His satisfaction, because that is the natural constitutional function of living entities. So then you can be happy. Then he gave him 4 verses, and he told him, you meditate on these 4 verses. Then Vyasadev was meditating, and he saw in his samadhi, transcendental vision, he saw Supreme Lord, and he saw his internal potency, and he saw his external potency, who was under his shelter, and he saw marginal potency, Jiva. And he saw when Jiva is averse to Krishna, Supreme Lord, that time Jiva is conditioned by Maya, though she is transcendental, but thinking that she is Triguna, matter. And there is only one way how she can be liberated from this condition and attain the absolute bliss, is through devotion. He saw this in his samadhi. Every guru must have this realization. Otherwise, how he will preach, how he will inspire others, and how he will give them devotion. This realization he must have. Sambandha, Abhideya, and Prayojana. Realization. Then he can inspire others and can guide others for this, and can give proper explanation of Shastra and everything. So we heard that the Guru, according to Shastra, must have 2 qualities. One is he must have knowledge of Vedic Shastra, the purport, or he must have received mantra from bona fide preceptorial channel, because in mantra Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana, Gyan is there inside. Mantra is like a Veda in the seed, all knowledge is there. So this is one qualification. And another is he must be Brahmanishta, realized soul in this mantra and in Vedic knowledge. How it is seen? Because he is fully devoted to Brahmanishta, fully devoted to Brahma, means Supreme Lord. Shrotriya Brahmanishta. And in Gita, Jnaninas Tattva Darshina. Jnani and Tattva Darshi. He seen the truth. And in Bhagavatam, Shabde Parecha Nishnatam Brahmani. He is expert in Shabda, sound, Vedic sound, and also in Para, means Supreme Lord, in devotion to Him. So Guru, bona fide Guru, must have these qualities. And Upashamashrayam, he should not have any other material desires, and he should not be influenced, overcome by lust, anger, greed, and these things. Also, Vacha, Vega, Manasa, Krodha, these things. That is, if someone is a realized soul, then he will not have such desires. One time when our Gurudev was in Hawaii, then one devotee asked him, how is it that sometimes we see that someone took the position of a pure devotee and then falls down? Then Gurudev was at first surprised. What he's asking? Means, what is the meaning of this? Someone takes the position of pure devotee. How you can take the position? Like, then then like someone thinking, I will take sannyas, and then that is, I will be pure devotee. And everyone else will think, oh, guru, sannyasi, like this. He will take the position of pure devotee. The Guru said, pure devotee is one who has realization of Supreme Lord. And if he has realization of Supreme Lord, that is higher taste, higher bliss. In Bhagavatam, that verse is there, that if someone is doing devotion properly, then three effects he will get simultaneously. His devotion will be increased. Bhakti Pareshanubhavo. He will have realization of Paresh, means Supreme Lord, and Virakti. Virakti is detachment to non-eternal things, automatically will come. So Guru said, one who has realization of Supreme Lord, means pure devotee, he cannot fall down. And it is not possible to take position of pure devotee and then fall down. That is not possible. So we have to understand what are the qualities of bona fide guru. Like Vyasadev, Shukadev, Narad, our Guru Parampara Acharyas. So, there may be also advanced devotees who are doing the service of Guru, like Madhyamadikaris. They may also do this. But in case they commit some Vaishnava aparat by the misuse of relative independence, then they can fall down from that position. But Uttamadikari, doing the work of Madhyamadikari, cannot fall down. But Madhyan can fall down if he commits this Vaishnava aparat. Though it is rare, but still it can happen. Then Krishna will give another guru to sincere disciple, because Krishna is ultimately his guru. So if disciple is sincere, then immediately Krishna will provide another. So Vyasadev saw this in his samadhi. Then he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srimad Bhagavatam is not limited. That Krishna Lila and his avatars and devotees, and that is unlimited. He wrote 18,000 verses with main points, only explaining about pure devotion. In second verse, he told that this Bhagavat is not propounding dharma, artha, kama, moksha, only prema, the ultimate goal of life, Krishna prema. And full Bhagavatam is only about pure devotion. So after he wrote this scripture, then he was satisfied. He got eternal bliss. And Jiva Goswami in Bhakti Priti Sandarbha, he also told that Narad Goswami actually not sarcastically, but he made some hint. He asked Vyasadev, you are Brahman realized. How is it that you are still unhappy? How is it possible? That is highest thing, but it is not. Priti is the highest thing, love of Supreme Lord, because Jiva is his eternal servant. So unless that is fulfilled, that loving relation or devotional relation, then Jiva cannot be happy. Even if gets Brahmananda or merge into Paramatma, also cannot get full satisfaction. So Vyasadeva played this pastime, and after that that was his last work, Srimad Bhagavatam. After that there is nothing. This is supreme. This sadhana and also sadhya, everything is there explained. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Sadhu Sangha Nama Kirtan Bhagavat Shravan. He did not say any other scriptures. Kali Yuga is very short time. To study all scriptures, it is not possible. Also, you cannot understand. You will get everything in Srimad Bhagavatam. Only you give importance on Srimad Bhagavatam. Mahaprabhu told, and his Goswami disciples, those whom he ordered for Shastra manifestation, they wrote all that teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu based on evidence from Srimad Bhagavatam. For all teaching of Mahaprabhu, evidence is from Bhagavatam. They also gave other evidences to show that there is agreement in there, but in Bhagavatam it is very clear. Narad Goswami told, you did not describe pure devotion to Krishna very clearly. This is, you did wrong. It is not good, and you have to write it, because in society you have that position as authority. If someone else will write it, it will not work. People will not accept it. Only if you will write, they will accept. Yes, Vyasadev wrote, then we will accept. So he wrote Bhagavatam, and Shukadev Goswami also was attracted. He was Jnani, playing pastime of Jnani. He was attracted to devotion by hearing Bhagavatam verse from Vyas, who sent to forest. And Shukadev Goswami also was selected to distribute this Bhagavatam first to Parikshit Maharaj, because Shukadev Goswami was Jnani, realized soul before, in that Brahmananda. That was considered as supreme. But he had to speak Bhagavatam to show that this is superior. If someone else will come, they may not accept it. But if Shukadev Goswami is saying this Krishna Lila, then it is transcendental, because he is already above matter fully. So it is transcendental. So they were accepting. So Vyasadev showed us this pastime to give us teaching, and he is in our Guru Parampara. He gave knowledge to Madhva, and then from Madhva down, through Guru Parampara, it comes to Madhavendra Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and down to our Guru. So this knowledge, and that is why Vyasa Puja is performed today. It has many parts. And also when Guru's appearance day is there, it is also called Vyasa Puja, because Guru is bona fide Guru is representative of Vyas. That is why it is called Vyas Puja. So today is the appearance of Veda Vyas or Vyasadev. In Gaur Lila, he appeared as Vrindavan Das Thakur, and he wrote Chaitanya Bhagavat. So Vyasadev, Shakti Abhesh avatar, non-different from Krishna, to bring all scriptures to this world. I am bowing down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy, to forgive for his offenses I did to him, and to bestow service of his lotus feet and the lotus feet of his object to worship, Supreme Lord Shri Krishna and his devotees. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, he wrote 2 songs, one in Sanskrit and one in Bengali, to pray for the grace of all Guru Parampara Acharyas, from Krishna to Brahma, to Narad, to Vyas, to Madhva, and then down to present day Guru, to pray for their grace. This is very important. Every Guru. Guru means whole Guru Parampara. Not only my Guru and detached from, no. Guru is worshipping his Guru, and so his Guru is naturally worshipable for you. And his Guru is worshipping his Guru like this, and coming to Krishna. And offering also goes like this. Guru will offer to his Guru, will offer to his Guru, like this it goes. So Guru Parampara is necessary. Krishna told the Guru Parampara system in Gita. In this way it descends. That is why also we heard that unless you take mantra from bona fide preceptorial channel, it will not give fruit. Fruitless. And of course, bona fide Guru Parampara, a bona fide Guru. So there is Vyasadev, and also today is the disappearance day of Sanatan Goswami. Our Gurudev wrote his biography. I will open, I cannot read everything because it is very long topic. I will open just to remind myself. In Krishna Lila, she who is Roti Manjari, or also known also as Labanga Manjari, she appeared in Gaur Lila as Sanatan Goswami, and of the four Kumaras, Sanatan also entered into Sanatan Goswami. There is a line of those descendants from Brahmin family of Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, and Anupam. It is in list of Rupa Goswamis, those in his biography. But they were engaged already. Their grandfather was engaged in Muslim government as a job. So both Rupa and Sanatan, they were working for Muslim king Hussein Shah. Sanatan Goswami was his prime minister, and Rupa Goswami also some high position. Some say finance minister, but it is nowhere clearly written it is finance, some high. It may be finance or something. So they were working. Sanatan Goswami was Sakar Malik title, and Rupa Goswami Dabir Kas. So because they were associating with Muslims, they felt they are fallen. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Vrindavan, at that time he stopped in Ramkeli village, that village where Rupa and Sanatan and Anupam, three brothers, they used to live. And they heard, and in the middle of the night, in order to avoid knowledge from others, king and others, they came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with great humbleness. You will find in Chaitanya Charitamrita with what kind of great humbleness they submitted to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu told, you are my eternal servants, and I came to this Ramkeli village only for you. You don't worry, I will rescue you. And Mahaprabhu also told to all his associates that time who were with him to bless Rupa and Sanatan. At that time they got Vairagya. Means attachment to Krishna automatically brings detachment from this world. So Rupa Goswami, immediately he left that job, and whatever money he had, he divided, and immediately joined Mahaprabhu for Vrindavan Parikrama. Mahaprabhu first went to Puri, and then after, that was also one thing. But I'm saying in short, in Chaitanya Charitamrita you will find, or in our Gurudev's biography book, you will find in details. So, but Sanatan Goswami could not, because Hussein Shah was very much depending on Sanatan Goswami. He was a very capable person. So he told him also that I want you to go with me when he was going to attack Orissa. But Sanatan Goswami said, no, I cannot go. And also he was pretending that he is sick so he was not coming to job. Instead, at home, he was studying Bhagavatam with other Brahmins, scholars, and he learned all Shastras, Sanatan Goswami from Vidya Vachaspati, already before all Shastras. So he was studying Bhagavatam, then king, he was suspicious and he sent one man to check, and one doctor also he sent, and doctor said, no, Sanatan Goswami is all right. Then Hussein Shah came there to Sanatan and he was telling him, you come back to job. Then Sanatan Goswami refused, no, I cannot. Then Hussein Shah, he imprisoned him. One reason is this, that because he did not want to go to work. But actually our Gurudev told, the real reason is because Hussein Shah, at that time he was planning to attack Orissa, so he will be engaged there. So in the meantime, Sanatan Goswami can usurp his position, can take over. Those who are in position, they are always afraid that someone else will take their position. So because of this, he arrested him. So Sanatan Goswami was arrested. But Rupa Goswami also kept some money for Sanatan Goswami with one merchant, grocer. So Sanatan and Rupa Goswami wrote letter to Sanatan Goswami, somehow you have to come and join Mahaprabhu in Vrindavan. I also went. By some letter he told. Then Sanatan Goswami, though it is not like moral, these things, but here he is giving teaching that if target is correct, then any means can be used. In this case, it was to follow the instruction of his guru, Rupa Goswami. In Krishna Lila, Rupa Goswami, Rupa Manjari is superior to Sanatan Goswami. In this world, they play the pastime. Sanatan is senior brother, Rupa Goswami is younger. We are saying Shri Rupam Sa Agraja, together with Agraja. Agraja means one who is before born, means elder. Sagraja. Sa-agraja. Agraja means elder. Literally means before born. Means elder. So Sanatan Goswami was elder. But here, because it was for the service of Krishna and Guru, he told to that jailer that actually I was unjustly arrested. So you are Muslim, you are like a saint, you are like a living saint. He was flattering him. If you will release me, then you will be so much benefited, because I was unjustly arrested. Then the jailer did not. Then Sanatan Goswami told that actually I gave you this job, I hired you for this job, I gave you favor, so now you also have to give me favor, you release me. So this is also immoral, to do something to ask for a favor in return. Still jailer did not shake. Then Sanatan Goswami said that actually you are like a saint. If you release me, God will be satisfied, because I will not stay here. I will become Muslim mendicant, Darvish, and I will go to Mecca for bhajan, means for worship of God. God will be happy with you. But still that did not. Then this is also a telling lie. Of course, not telling lie, because in Mecca, here means holy place. He wants to go to Vrindavan. And really he will become Babaji, renunciate. And also, he told, then he brought 5,000 golden coins. He told him, I will give you 5,000 golden coins. Then that he was little shaking, the jailer, and he said, no, how I can do? If king will come, then he will kill me. He will hang me. No, I cannot do this. Then Sanatan Goswami, he physically brought, told to bring those 7,000 gold coins Rupa Goswami kept, and he put in front of him. Because if you see something, then you will be more greedy than if you just hear it. 7,000, and he saw, then he became greedy. And then he was ready, and Sanatan Goswami told him, you don't worry, when king will come, you tell him that you took me to the Ganga for toilet and bath, these things. Then suddenly I jumped in the river and I died. Is nowhere to be seen. So what to do? So Sanatan Goswami telling him to tell lie, and he was flattering and all these things. These are not good activities, but here the target is correct. So means is justified by the end. Like Hanuman was killing for Ramchandra's service, Arjuna also, all this means is justified by the end. There is one verse in Shastra, or Gurudev quoted here, the Ramchandra or someone who is telling, no, in Padma Puran, even sinful activities done for my sake, Supreme Lord is telling, are to be considered religious acts. On the other hand, pious activities, while disdaining me, Krishna, are considered to be a sin. This is the extent of my power. So target means is justified by the end. So then he released him, and Sanatan Goswami was going with one assistant, Ishan, through the side roads, not main road, because everyone knows Sanatan Goswami. They will know he escaped. So he went through those roads, and he came to one hill. He was going to Varanasi, because he heard after Vrindavan, Mahaprabhu was staying in Varanasi. That time, they came to one hill, and they don't know how to cross that hill. So there was one landowner there, and he had guest house. So they requested him to take him over. Then he said, yes, I will take you over. But that landowner, he had one astrologer. In Harikatha, our Gurudev told astrologer, but in book he wrote palmist. It is same. This is same science in India. It is matching. What you see in horoscope and what you see in hand is same. So he saw that these two, they have 8 golden coins, because Ishan, his assistant, he took 8 golden coins, but without the knowledge of Sanatan. Then that landowner, he was telling, yes, I will take you, but you stay here first night time. Then we will go. And he was very nicely behaving with them. So Sanatan Goswami, he was long time in politics. He understood this is not a real thing. Something is there. Why he does not know us, why he is behaving in such affectionate way. some purpose is behind. Sanatan Goswami is very intelligent. He knows from politics how about the behavior of people. So then he asked that Ishan, do you have any money with you? Then Ishan said, yes, I have 7 gold coins. Then Sanatan Goswami told, you give me immediately. You give. Why you took this debt with you? Jam, why you took this with you? Then he went to that owner and he told him, we have 7 gold coins, we will give you. Then that landowner said, already I know you have. And that is, I want to kill you to take that. But now, okay, you already you gave, so no need. I am happy with you. You are a good person, so you can take that money. I will not take. I will take you across this mountain. You take this money. Then Sanatan said, no, I will not take this money, because if you will not kill me, then someone else will kill me. Why I will take this? And then he gave 7 coins. But Ishan kept 1. Then, when they crossed, then Sanatan Goswami told Ishan, you cannot go with me. You go back. Because you are depending, you are attached to money. You cannot renounce this worldly life. So you cannot go with me. And he sent him away. Then Sanatan Goswami came to his brother-in-law, husband of his sister. Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Sanatana, they had sister also. So sister's husband was this Shrikanta. He also wanted to host Sanatan, but Sanatan refused. He said, no, I have to go to meet Mahaprabhu without any delay. Then Shrikanta just gave him 1 woolen blanket, very costly, and he took. Then when he came to Varanasi, he came in front of house of Chandrasekhar Acharya, Chandrasekhar Vaidya. He came in front because Mahaprabhu was staying there. Then Mahaprabhu knows everything. He told to Chandrasekhar, 1 Vaishnav came in front of your door, you bring him in. Then Chandrasekhar came out and he saw Sanatan. Then he came back and he said, no, there is no any Vaishnav here. Only 1 Muslim fakir or 1 Darvesh, Muslim mendicant, because he had beard and such cloth. Then Mahaprabhu said, no, he's a Vaishnav. You bring him in. So here Mahaprabhu is teaching us, you cannot recognize who is a Vaishnav by external dress. Then Mahaprabhu embraced him and he told him to shave, because Vaishnavas, they should look nice. They should regularly shave head and this beard. But sannyasis, they can shave only once in a month. Otherwise, to shave every day is like too much preoccupation with the body for them. So once in a month. But these long things, they are not. Unless one is like avadhut, like Banshidas Babaji Maharaj. That is another thing. Then also, I think Tapan Mishra, when Mahaprabhu used to take prasad, he wanted to give him 1 new cloth. Then Sanatan said, no, you give me some used cloth by you. Here our Gurudev told Sanatan Goswami, his whole life is teaching us. Though Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he wrote that song, Vaishnav Ke, and there he said that you should deeply meditate on what teaching Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to Sanatan Goswami. Our Gurudev told it is not only teaching what he spoke to him, but the life of Sanatan Goswami is teaching to us. He's teaching us about this vairagya and devotion. And he said, we are like matavasis, like renounced, but if someone comes and will give us old cloth, then we will become angry. What is this? Give me new cloth. But here he's teaching us that prasad cloth from Vaishnava you should accept. But he kept that woolen cloth. Then Mahaprabhu saw that also, looking with eyes, not saying anything. Then Sanatan Goswami understood that Mahaprabhu is not approving. So in the river there, in Ganga, he exchanged this for one torn old cloth with one Babaji there. Then Mahaprabhu was very happy. Now Krishna fully cured you of material disease, these things. So then Sanatan Goswami played the pastime of bona fide disciple and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bona fide guru. When time comes for someone, that is when he gathers Sukriti, when time comes for him to be liberated, then he will get Sadhu Sangha. And in Sadhu Sangha, he will have such question. He will meet Guru. By Sukriti, Bhaktistu Bhagavad Bhakta Sangena Parijayate. Sat Sangha Prapyate Pumbih Sukriter Purva Sanchite. You can get devotion from devotee. And association of devotee you will get by your accumulated Sukriti from before. This is in Padma Puran verse. Or Brihanaradiya Puran, some Puran, I'm not sure now. Then Sanatan Goswami very humbly, Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya, he humbly said to Mahaprabhu that Ke ami ke ne ame jareta patroi ke ihanahi jani kemon hitohoi. Who am I? Why I have to suffer these threefold miseries, adhyatmik, adibhautik, adidevic klesh? And if I don't know this, how there can be good for me? Then Mahaprabhu replied, Jiver Srup Hoy Krishna Nitadas Krishna Tatashta Shakti Beda Bed Prakash. You are eternal servant of Krishna because you are a particle of his marginal potency, Atma, soul. Jatovai Mani Bhutani Jayante. And from Vishnu Puran also he gave that evidences he gave. So, and you are simultaneously one with and different from Krishna because you are his potency, but you are inseparable, but you are not him, so simultaneously different, non-different. And this relation is actually beyond human understanding. You have to realize it in Samadhi, how this is so. And he told the reason why you are suffering is Krishna bhuli se jiponadi bahirmu kote mayatarde sangsaradi duk. Because of forgetting Krishna, yesterday I explained what it means. When we don't want to serve Krishna but want to enjoy Maya in the area beyond time, onadi, that time Maya catches us because of aversion to Krishna, and we get this body. Then we have to suffer all these miseries. Then he told him, Mahaprabhu, Sadhu Shastra Kripai Jodi Krishna Unmukho Hai Se Jip Nistare Maya Tahare Chare. If by the grace of Sadhu and Shastra one becomes inclined to serve Krishna, then Maya will give him up. He will be liberated and will attain the lotus feet of Krishna. When you get that, then automatically all miseries and everything is non-existent. So here again we see bona fide guru like Vyas. He saw in his samadhi what is the problem and what is the solution. Here Mahaprabhu is also telling, playing the pastime of like a guru. He told him this is the reason and this is the solution. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, because some of his disciples, without taking permission of Guru, they went to do like solitary bhajan. That is why he wrote that song, Vaishnav Ke. So there he said you have to very clearly meditate on the teaching of to Sanatan Goswami, Sanatan Shiksha. There is one verse where it says that you should do Krishna Seva and Guru Seva. Both you have to do in beginning of one, not total beginning of one chapter. There is one verse, Krishna Sevan, Guru Sevan, something, both. So he wanted to tell that you have to do Guru Seva. What Guru is engaging you for preaching in the mission, that you have to do, and that is not different than bhajan. So you have to do what Gurudev tells you to do. That will be seva. This teaching also was important from Sanatan Goswami's teaching in that context, why he wrote that song. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fully explained Sambandha Gyan, Abhideya Gyan and Prayojan Gyan. There, for 2 months he was instructing him in Varanasi. And then at the end, Sanatan Goswami told him this, that I want to hear that Atma Rama explanation. Mahaprabhu gave 61 explanation to Sanatan Goswami. And then Sanatan Goswami also asked him how we will know about who is avatar in Kali Yuga. Then Mahaprabhu told, like for every other avatar, he should be mentioned in Shastra. Then Sanatan Goswami told, I know you are. Then Mahaprabhu changed the topic. There in Chaitanya Charitamrita you will find. So by Shastra, by description, and then by observation you can understand. Then Sanatan Goswami, also Mahaprabhu ordered him that he has to write a book, that Hari Bhakti Vilas, and he told him what to write for devotees, how to practice. And he also sent him to Vrindavan with 4 things he has to do: to preach chanting of holy name, Nama Sankirtan, then to write these books, and to recover lost holy places, those who are forgotten, and also to establish deity worship. So Sanatan Goswami wrote many books. Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Hari Bhakti Vilas and others are more famous, and a commentary to 10th canto Bhagavatam. And he established the worship of Madan Mohan deity, Radha Madan Mohan. There is one Bhajan Kutir also near Radha Madan Mohan temple of Sanatan Goswami. And holy places he discovered. Then Sanatan Goswami went to Vrindavan, but then after some time he also came to visit Mahaprabhu in Puri, and while on the way he was going through forest of Jharkhand. There he drank some bad water and he got some skin disease, some liquid was coming out, scabies. And he came, but he thought, it is not good. If I will go to Puri, then I cannot take darshan of Jagannath with this body. Also, if Jagannath servants, they will touch me, I will commit offense. So I'm useless. And I cannot do any seva, not like this he was thinking. He was thinking, I will go to Puri, but I will finish my life in Ratha Yatra. I will throw myself under the Rath of Jagannath and finish my life. Then when he came there, he came to Haridas Thakur's place. Haridas Thakur was also staying some distance from Jagannath temple for this same reason. He was thinking, Pujari should not touch me, I am low born, though Vaishnava's body is transcendental. Then Mahaprabhu, when he saw Sanatan Goswami, he was very happy and he embraced him very tightly, and that all things came to Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu was very blissful embracing, but Sanatan Goswami was not feeling good. And then after some time, and he was staying with Haridas Thakur, then Mahaprabhu told that you are, because Sanatan Goswami used to go back when Mahaprabhu wanted to embrace him, then Mahaprabhu told, body of Krishna's devotee is transcendental, it is not material. Krishna is testing me. If I would not embrace you, then I would commit offense to Krishna and Krishna's devotee. Because Mahaprabhu told to Sanatan, I know what you want to do. You want to kill your body. But it is not good. If by giving up body I could get Krishna, I would give up millions of bodies. But it is not possible in such a way. Only by bhajan we can get Krishna. Here Mahaprabhu is giving teaching that committing suicide is not in any way connected to bhajan, service of Krishna. It is in tamoguna. By bhajan you can do, and I don't remember, he told to Haridas or maybe to Sarup Damodar, someone he told who was there, you see this, your Sanatan. Is it correct that someone will destroy someone else's property? Is it correct? Someone else's property and I go to destroy. Is it correct? So like this Sanatan Goswami, his body is mine body. He surrendered to me. His body is mine. How he wants to destroy another man's property? Is it good? It is not good. Then Mahaprabhu told, I have to do many things through your body. I will manifest Shastra through you and so many other things I will do. Then Mahaprabhu embraced him and Sanatan Goswami became fully cured and golden body. And he explained, this is your transcendental body of a devotee. And there was also discussion between Sanatan Goswami and Haridas. Haridas said to Sanatan, you are the best associate of Mahaprabhu. Then Sanatan Goswami said, no, you are the best. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to preach chanting of holy name and you are doing this. Both, you are practicing and preaching. You are the best. Like this, they were there. And yes, even before that, Sanatan Goswami was thinking what I should do. Mahaprabhu is embracing me. I don't want to stay here. Then Jagannatha Pandit told him, better you go to Vrindavan. Then when Mahaprabhu heard that Jagannatha Pandit is giving advice to Sanatan Goswami, he became angry. He said, Sanatan Goswami is so much elder than you and superior in devotion. What, you are a small child, how you can give advice to him? This is arrogance. Mahaprabhu teaching proper etiquette. But Sanatan said, you are actually having more affection to Jagannatha Pandit. You are giving him nectar of your chastisement, but you are praising me. It is like a bitter neem you are giving to eat. Then Sanatan Goswami went back to Vrindavan on the order of Mahaprabhu, and Jagadananda also one time visited him. They were staying together, and Jagadananda Pandit, once he saw that Sanatan Goswami was wearing some red cloth around his head, and at first he was thinking it is Mahaprabhu's, because red, Mayavadi. Then, but when he came to know that it was given by another one, Mukunda Saraswati, another Mayavadi, then Jagannatha became very angry. How you can wear this? You are the best associate of Mahaprabhu, and you are not. You are wearing the cloth of someone else on your head. How is this possible? He was chastising like anything. Then Sanatan Goswami was very happy. It is for this reason I put, just to see your exclusive devotion to Mahaprabhu. For this I wanted to see. And this is true. Devotees should not wear red cloth. And when Jagadananda went back, then Sanatan Goswami gave some gifts for Mahaprabhu, sent from the place where Krishna held the Rasa dance, that Rasa Stali Dhuli, sent from there, a stone from Govardhan, a garland of gunja berries, and some ripe pilu fruits as gifts to Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu accepted very happily, and he also gave to other devotees that fruits, and they were very happy to eat that. And Sanatan Goswami is Acharya of Bhakti Siddhanta. Through him he propagated Bhakti Siddhanta, and through Rupa Goswami Bhakti Rasa Shastra. So one time also Sanatan Goswami got that darshan of Madan Mohan directly in Ramanariti, not where ISKCON is, but Ramanariti there in Gokul Mahavan, near Jamuna, Sandhi. There is one temple of Madan Mohan. So one day in Gokul Mahavan, Sanatan Goswami also was doing bhajan. So one day he saw one small boys, they are playing, and one was very beautiful, and they were playing, then they were going, and that boy was going. Sanatan was extraordinarily attracted, and he went after him. Then that boy disappeared. He went to temple and disappeared. Then Sanatan Goswami realized that he was actually Madan Mohan, came in the form of cowherd boy. Then Sanatan Goswami was daily doing Govardhan Parikrama. But when he became old, that time Krishna came to him again in the form of one, or maybe directly, in the form of cowherd boy, and was fanning. Sanatan Goswami was very tired. Then he told him, no need, Baba, every day to go around Govardhan. I'm giving you this Govardhan stone, big stone, and you can do parikrama of this stone. Then it will be considered as doing parikrama. Krishna gave him that. Then he disappeared, and Sanatan Goswami realized it was Krishna. This stone is still now in Radha Damodar temple. So if you go around Radha Damodar, there, Parikrama Marga, Rupa Goswami, Samadhi, all that Parikrama, you also do Govardhan Parikrama. because this Shila is there. Then also Sanatan Goswami was doing sometimes bhajan in Manasi Ganga, there behind, if you go Parikrama, Chakleshwar Mahadev, Shiva temple, there. And Sanatan Goswami was trying to ride, but there were so many mosquitoes there that he decided, no, I will not stay here. Then Shiva appeared to him in dream and said, no, you please stay here. I want your association. Please stay. Mosquitoes will not disturb you anymore. Then the next night, there were no mosquitoes there by the will of Shiva. So Sanatan Goswami doing writing there. They're not ordinary persons. And also he was doing bhajan in Pavan Sarovar. There is also his bhajan kutir, Nandagram. So it was there that Rupa Goswami, Tera Kadamba is there. So Rupa Goswami wanted to serve Sanatan Goswami, his guru, to make kheer for him. Then one young girl came and gave all articles to Rupa Goswami, and he cooked and gave to Sanatan Goswami, and Sanatan Goswami was in ecstasy, and he asked, from where you got these articles? Then Rupa Goswami described that girl. Then Sanatan Goswami realized, oh, it was Radharani, it is wrong what you did. She is our object of service, but she came to serve. It is not good, you should not accept this anymore. And also Sanatan Goswami, he was writing one lila, and he wrote that how gopis, their hair is like snakes. Then Rupa Goswami could not understand why he wrote like that. Then one day he got Lila Darshan, and he saw gopis, they are swimming in one kunda, and their braids, their hair on the water, that was moving like a snake. Then he understood, oh, that is why he wrote like that. So we cannot understand the descriptions without realization, what it really means in Shastra and Acharyas. What they see in their samadhi, in their lila, those descriptions we cannot understand without surrender. Only by knowledge of Sanskrit, this we cannot understand. Then there was also one pastime. There are so many pastimes. Sanatan Goswami was doing bhajan in every day under another tree in Vrindavan, or after a few days. They are very happy doing bhajan. The Rupa Sanatan Goswami is under tree and begging for food, madhukari from Brajavasis, chapati and that chickpea fried. Very happy under tree and chanting and writing and meditating and doing parikrama and chanting minimum 1 lakh by counting. Of course, all the time you will find in Srinivasacharya's song how they lived in Vrindavan. Krishna Kirtana Gana Nartana Paro Premamritam Bonidi and Shankya Purvaka Nama Gana Natvi, that you will find in that song. Their lifestyle, not sleeping, only 1 hour and a half sleeping, sometimes not even that. If they are too much in ecstasy, chanting, that is different thing. And doing Manasi Seva. So there was one Brahmin, he was worshipping Shiva in Kashi. He was so poor and he was praying to Shiva to give him money. Then Shiva appeared to him in dream and said, yes, you can get wealth from Sanatan Goswami in Vrindavan. Then he was very happy. He came to Vrindavan and he asked who is Sanatan Goswami, and they showed. And Sanatan Goswami was sitting under a tree with torn cloth, very thin body, only sitting there like a beggar. Then this Brahmin thought, how this is possible? If I will go to him, maybe I will have to give something to him. How I can get from him? He's so poor. Maybe this Shiva, this dream, this was all illusion. It was false, maybe. But anyway, he went and he told to Sanatan Goswami, I came, Shiva sent me that you have wealth, so I will get wealth from you. Then Sanatan Goswami smiled, how? You don't see how I am. I am, for my food, I am begging around and I have nothing, this cloth. You don't see how I can give you money. Yes, it is true. Before I had a lot of money, when I was prime minister, so much money. But that time I could give you, but now how I can give you? Then that Brahmin became disappointed. He thought, oh, maybe that was false. And Sanatan Goswami was also thinking, why Shiva sent him to me? Then suddenly he remembered, oh, yes. Then he called that Brahmin, yes. You see that there is garbage there? That garbage? There is somewhere there in that garbage, there is that parasamani, touchstone or philosopher's stone. If you touch that stone to any iron, it will turn into gold. You find it there in garbage and you will have wealth. Then that Brahmin found it and he was very happy. And he tried and it was working and he was the most happy and he was going. But Sanatan Goswami did not care for that. This is teaching. So then that Brahmin, when he was going, he was very happy. Then he thought, but how this is possible? Maybe he's cheating me. Because how he does not care for this thing? He must have something better, some better wealth, so he cheated me. Otherwise, why he would not care? He must have something better. I will go and I will ask him. Then he came to Sanatan back and said, how you did not even remember it was there and it was in garbage. You did not take care at all. Because that is no need for Sanatan Goswami. He's doing bhajan in ecstasy and living simple living, high thinking. What will be the need for him, that thing? Even to Madan Mohan he told that I cannot offer you so many things. Salt and this. He was giving chapati without salt. Then you will ask, today you are asking for salt and tomorrow you will want sabji and this thing. No, I cannot this. I have this work to do, to write and these things. Then some other he engaged, and then there was Raj Bhog for Madan Mohan, but not directly from Sanatan Goswami. Because he was in this bhajan. Then Sanatan Goswami said, yes, I have something better. If you want that, if you believe me, then you have to throw this stone into middle of Jamuna. If you have faith. This is also one kind of test. Guru is testing disciple. It means he will never get it again. Then that Brahmin, he threw that in the middle of Jamuna. And then Sanatan Goswami said, yes, I have. The greatest wealth is Krishna Prema. and he gave him Harinam, initiation, by which he will get that, manifest that Krishna Prema. Then you will have everything. You will have happiness. We want money because of happiness. But that cannot give. Happiness is this, Krishna Prema, and whatever is necessities for this body, minimum necessities for devotees, that is provided by Krishna. So there is no need of that stone. So this pastime also teaching we get, and Mahaprabhu told to Sanatan Goswami that Name Ruchi Jive Doya Vaishnav Sevan is taste for holy name, compassion for jivas to motivate them for the service of Krishna, and Vaishnav Seva. This is Dharma. And this teaching, and that was true, it was shown when one, maybe Aurangzeb, but I'm not sure, but one king came and with sheep to Vrindavan, Jamuna, and he threw down that anchor. Then when he lifted that anchor was golden because it touched that stone. And they were searching but could not find. But proof was that it was there really, because that anchor became golden. So today Sanatan Goswami, he is our Gurudev. Disappearance Day, he is the Sambandha Tattva Acharya. Sambandha, Madan Mohan Sambandha is Rupa Goswami is Govinda Abhideya, and Gopinath is by Madhu Pandit. But Prayojana Acharya is Raghunath Das Goswami, ultimate goal. So today Sanatan Goswami's Disappearance Day. There is his Samadhi Mandir in Vrindavan near Madan Mohan temple. I'm remembering his Samadhi Mandir, bowing down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy to forgive all offenses which I have committed knowingly, unknowingly, and to bestow the service of his lotus feet and the lotus feet of his object to worship, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna. He is a Manjari in Krishna Lila. So I'm praying for his causeless mercy. So tomorrow I saw in one calendar there is Prabodhananda Saraswati, but I will check in this book our Gurudev if he also gave this Titi. Then we will see, otherwise we will continue with Dhruva Charit tomorrow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Gandharvika Giridhari Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatatatmak Shri Gaura Huri ki Jai. Jai Shri Shri Guru Gaurango Shri Radha Nayananath Jiv ki Jai. Jai Shri Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Jagannath Dev ki Jai. Jai Patit Pavan Shila Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Parang Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Shri Rupanuga Guru Pare ki Jai. Jai Shri Panchatattva Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Brinda Devi Tulsi Devi ki Jai. Jai Sarva Vigna Vinashanakari Shri Nrishingadev ki Jai. Jai Shri Guru Purnima Tithi Bara ki Jai. Jai Shri Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas Muni ki Jai. Jai Tadya Swavirvav Tithi Puja Mahamahotsav ki Jai. Jai Srila Sanatan Goswami Prabhu Tirvav Tithi Puja Mahamahotsav ki Jai. Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki Jai. Jai Samagata Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Gaur Pramanande Hari Bol. Thank you all. Dandavat Pranam. Hari Bol.